Hello, welcome once again. We are going to continue our lessons on the modal auxiliary verbs. So today we are going to continue with the functions of the rest of the auxiliary verbs. So today we'll continue with can. Now can be used to express a number of those situations. Can be used to express certainty, ability, permission, requests, possibility and impossibility. So which can alone can be used to express all the situations. So anytime you find yourself in this situation and you are short of vocabs, just go for can and you can do that. Let's look at how it is used to express. And like I established in the first lesson, if you find the meaning of these situations, you can easily understand what I'm doing. Those of you who couldn't understand the second lesson, meaning you didn't, I hope you have done that. If not, you have to find them and go over the lesson again so that you can actually understand how these auxiliary verbs are used. Let's look at how can is used to express certainty. So certainty, like we established, means you are sure of the situation. So the first example goes like, he can come to you tomorrow, which means in this situation, the person talking is actually certain of the situation. That person is for sure that you will come to. So you can also use the same situation for what we discussed for shall, will, and would, because we know they can also express certainty. All right, let's look at the second one. Ability. Can also be used to express ability. Ability means can do. You know that. So let's see how can be used to express ability. Ability means can do. So if you can do, let's see. So if you can do something, you want to express a situation where you are for sure of the ability, you go for can. The example goes like, the boy can fix the broken chair, which means that you know the boy will do that. The next one is permission. You know permission is you ask for someone's consent to take an action. So for instance, you want to say that, you go for can. So for instance, can I take your pen? So I need your consent to use your pen. Then I go for what? Permission. And you can use can to express that. Let's see the next one. Requests. Request is also similar to permission, but in request, you request or you ask someone to do the action that you want. So in that situation, let's see. Can you play a song by Kiddy? So you are making a request. By this request, you want the person to perform the action. For permission, you ask and you perform the action. So don't get it. Get a difference between permission and request. So that is it. So if you want that, you go for can. Let's look at the next one, which is possibility. Possibility means that you know that a thing can be done or it is possible. So you go like, she can cook the food faster, which means you are comparing two people who can cook and you know that it's possible that one of them can cook faster. You go for that. So you see, anytime you want to express yourself, you think about a situation and you express yourself. So as we are learning about this, that is how you apply them. So that is why they say you think before you talk. So when you want to say something, and the more you do that, you become familiar with it and you can be doing it spontaneously. But in the beginning, you have to think before you act. Let's look at the next one. Impossibility, the opposite of possibility. So my father cannot meet me here. Probably you find yourself in an awkward place that you know you are not supposed to be. And you are for sure that your father will not find you, so it is impossible. Then you go for can. My father cannot meet me here. You are sure that it is impossible. So that is it. So that is how we use can to express this situation. And let's go to the next modal verb, that is could. Could is also used to express possibility and certainty. For certainty, by now you are so familiar with certainty and you know the auxiliary that are used. Now, don't worry about the fact that we are repeating them. The reason we have variety of them expressing the same situation like certainty, possibility is doing is that you see, when you are expressing yourself in the language, you want to avoid repetition. So if maybe you are writing an essay or are talking, you have expressed one sentence and you use shall. It is normal to express another sentence by using any other auxiliary verb, so that at least it won't be as if you are repeating yourself with the language. So just take it cool and know the ones that are used to express a particular situation. Let's look at possibility with could. Example goes, they could be in the room. Probably you are looking for some people and you are sure, or the possibility that they are in the room is very high. You use could. They could be in the room. They could be hiding. That's why you can't see them in that order. Then certainty. We have already established that, so I'll just take it. It could rain today. It means you are sure. You can go for shall. It shall rain today. The same thing. It will rain today, like we have done. It would rain today. So when it's certain, it is certainty. But to prevent repetition, we have them in different regards. It's good for us. Then the next one is ought to. Now, ought to is used to express obligation. Like we have already established, obligation simply means duty. So if you want to remind some of their duty, you go for ought to. You can express that. So let's see the example. You ought to wash your clothes, which means your duty. You want someone to wash for you? No, it's your duty to wash. Or you are responsible for washing your own clothes. So ought to. Then the last one here for today is must. Must also goes for what? Obligation. So you must go to church on Sunday. A Christian, it's your obligation to go to church on Sunday, since Sunday is your day of worship. You can also use ought to here. You ought to go to church on Sunday. It's your obligation. We can use must there. You must wash your clothes, and it fits. They are all there for variety to avoid repetition. So you play the video over to understand. I'll give you an activity, and then we are good to go. I'll see you in our next lesson.